Hey everyone, welcome to your cool down. This is a great video to do after a workout or after a ride. So come on, we're gonna get right into it. If you've got that heart rate up, we're just gonna slowly start to cool it down with some simple marches. Lifting those knees up, just walking it out. And then from here you can add a little twist. Might feel really good to really look to each side, finding that full range of motion. Now that you're all warmed up, one more each direction. Good, and then just pause here at the center, reach the arms up and come on down. So just big, wide movements. Think like you're sending all that energy, all that blood flowing through the major muscle groups of the legs, reaching it up from the heart, up the arms. Two more here. Should feel really good to just connect with your breath. Great, and we're going to turn this into a crescent lunge, right leg in front. Taking your time. Try not to control the breath, so if you're still feeling like your breath is moving very quickly or you're breathing heavily, that's fine. Just appreciate the inhales and the exhales. We're going to take 2 moments, 2 breaths to twist here. Again, think of drawing energy up and down the spine. Come back to center. And then swing it around, sweeping to the other side. So you're just supporting the body, sort of calming things down. Let the jaw be soft. We'll take this into a twist. Good exercise to do when you're nice and warm. Nice and strong through the core here. Once again, coming back to center, bring those feet back to hips distance and just march it out. We never want to do an intense workout and then just stop, right? Because you want to keep things flowing so that you don't tense up. Good, we're going to go from here, just 5 times of squatting and slowly opening. You can even find your balance and grab hold of that leg as you kick the heel towards your glute. So option to grab hold or option to just kick it back. And we're really slowing it down a little slower than we might do a similar exercise if it were a warm-up. Final time here, extending. Beautiful. And then just take it down into a downward facing dog. So you can measure that out in a plank and then just take it to down dog. Feel free to bend the knees and pedal, rolling out through the ankles. Great time to open up through the calves. Notice any areas that you're tight. Coming forward to plank, lower down, either all the way onto your belly or just halfway. Lingering in an upward facing dog, which means just the hands and the feet touch the floor. If that's too much, take it into cobra. Cobra, you're really lifting with the strength of your back. And just use the hands to pull yourself longer and more forward. Coming through, child's pose with active motion, left and right, left and right. Back to downward facing dog. And we'll take that one more time through with breath. So exhale here, 1 full breath. Long exhale. Coming forward to plank, inhale. As you lower, exhale. Linger, inhale, take your time. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Good. From here, everyone coming onto your knees, bring the hands to the lower back and just open through the heart. Little mini camel pose here. Let the chin lift. And it's always good to release heat by opening the mouth. So So if you know lion's breath, you can take that, or else just open the mouth, pretend like you're fogging up a mirror. So breathing in through the nose and exhale. One more like that, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and then go ahead and give those shoulders 3 rolls forward and 3 rolls back, and come to laying on your back here. So just keeping that movement going, you're gonna reach the hips up overhead and then bring them on down. It might feel better to have the arms by your sides, or you can extend them overhead. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more times, up and down. Good, and then on that final one, take 2 breaths here at the top. You can interlace the hands underneath you, really opening through the quads. Coming down to the floor. Right away, you're gonna hug the left knee in, and then switch sides. Hug the right knee in. If you want this to be a little bit more, as you hug the knee in, extend the other leg straight, and switch, and switch. Think of this as sort of massaging into the hip socket, winding things down. One more each side here. And then pausing on your left side, or choosing the side that is a little tighter, your least mobile, least flexible leg. And then you're going to take a figure 4 stretch. Feel free to just close your eyes. Start to slow down the pace. If you want to increase the stretch, then with the left leg bent, tilt everything about 2 inches to the right. So almost like that top foot is coming a little closer to the wall next to you or towards the floor. Soften your jaw. Good. And then this time you're going to hug the left knee, same side, into the chest, and you can stay here or start to bring that left knee towards the armpit. Opening through the hip. Option to carry it out into a half happy baby. So you're grabbing hold of the bottom of that left foot. Other hand, right hand on your belly. Taking 2 breaths deep into the belly. And then you're going to twist. So take that same top knee, left knee on top will come to the right. Gaze away from the leg into your twist here. Wringing out through your spine, softening in your jaw, close your eyes. And just start to picture like the bones are getting heavier. Notice if you're sort of holding any tension, if you can just give into the pose. If you feel this in your lower back, bring the knee so that it's further away from the chest. So you're sort of dropping that knee so it's not opening too heavily into the twist. So don't bend in the hip quite as much. And then we'll take all that on the other side. So you can take a little neutral spine, rocking side to side with both knees. And then cross right ankle or opposite side, second side, into figure 4 stretch. Notice if you're holding tension, bracing the teeth to each other. You can just soften that area of the jaw. Let the head maybe go side to side. And winding down. If you did want to increase the intensity as things open up, just shifting towards that left side. With the right ankles on top, you go towards that left side. Coming back to center, hug the knee in, you can stay here or open the knee out to the side, or half happy baby. Grab hold of the bottom of that foot. Opposite hand on the lower belly. Soft breaths here. Picture there's a balloon there at your abdomen and you're inflating and deflating. Take it into your twist, nice and long. Gazing away from that top knee, melting into it. Think of using each breath almost like an internal massage, rising and falling. Remember, if you feel this in your lower back, just gently remove the angle in the hip. So if that knee is really close to the chest, maybe think about moving it further away. You can just feel where along that spectrum it feels best for your body. Notice that you can also take both knees bent so you're not twisting as deeply. Coming back to center. Give yourself a big hug, rolling side to side, rocking it out. Give yourself a little squeeze, and then final resting pose here for just about 5 breaths, or else feel free to just stay here 5 to 10 minutes, completely letting go. Enjoying nice active breaths that give way to passive breathing. Allow the body to take over. Softening the heart and the belly, at least 2 more breaths here. Here you can start to roll out through the ankles and wrists, or again, feel free to pause the video or ignore the sound of my voice and settle in for a longer rest. Eventually pressing your way up to a seated position, closing the eyes. Notice how you feel after whatever movement you did before this, or just that nice, gracious cool down. Gratitude for your body and treating yourself well. Reach the arms up overhead. Palms can touch and bring them to heart center. Thank yourself, and thank you all so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day and make sure to come back for more videos.